It was, I was going to say historic, but it was really just a very weird day in our country's history today. A day that was unimaginable 4 years ago, and it's still pretty hard to wrap your head around. Donald Trump became the first convicted felon to be sworn in as President of the United States today. He is selling Inauguration Bibles to celebrate. He launched a new meme coin over the weekend. President McRib is back for a limited time, only 4 years. Today at noon Eastern, our long national nightmare was officially sworn in another time, a second time.
Did you know Trump is the first convicted felon to be sworn in as president? Yeah, you heard that right, but that's not even the craziest part of this inauguration story. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. From selling Bibles to launching meme coins, Trump's big day was a roller coaster of wait, what? Moments. Stick around as Kimmel breaks down the inauguration that had everyone's heads spinning faster than a dryer full of MAGA hats.
Trump said the golden age of America begins right now. Twice, he bragged about a landslide victory. That was in no way a landslide victory.
And to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. Election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
All right, folks, let's talk about Trump's inauguration shopping spree. You know, most presidents are content with just taking the oath of office and giving a speech. But not our boy Donnie. No, he had to turn the whole thing into a late-night infomercial. Picture this. The soon-to-be leader of the free world, standing on the steps of the Capitol, holding up a Bible like he's selling ShamWows, saying, but wait, there's more. He yells, as confused onlookers wonder if they've accidentally tuned into QVC instead of C-SPAN. And hey, why stop at Bibles? Trump decided to launch his very own cryptocurrency just days before taking office, because nothing says presidential like hawking digital coins like some kind of orange-tinted crypto bro. I mean, who needs economic policies when you can have Trump coin, right? Remember the good old days when presidents just, you know, got sworn in without trying to empty our wallets? Apparently that's too boring for the Donald. He's turning the White House into the home shopping network, folks. Next thing you know, he'll be selling MAGA branded holy water and build the wall bricks. I gotta say though, I'm a little confused about the Bible thing. I mean, who doesn't want a Bible autographed by a guy who can't name a single verse? When asked about his favorite Bible passage, Trump probably just points to the price tag and says, this part right here is tremendous.
Going first couple welcomed the incoming president and first lady, which was interesting to watch. Trump actually got involved in Melania's outfit for this ceremony. Biden and Trump rode together to the Capitol in a limousine like a divorced couple on their way to their kid's graduation. Jill Biden rode with Melania Trump. They both cried the whole way there, different reasons. Kamala Harris invited J.D. Vance to the vice president's residence at the Naval Observatory for a ceremonial humping of the Millard Fillmore futon.
But here's the kicker. Folks, Trump's cryptocurrency wasn't just some small-time gimmick. Reports say it had a valuation of around $41 billion. That's right, $41 billion. I guess when you're about to become president, why not add crypto mogul to your resume? It's like he's playing Monopoly with the entire country. Jimmy Kimmel had a field day with this, saying it was like watching a president try to sell you a set of steak knives during the oath of office. He joked, I half expected Trump to end his speech with, call now, and if you order in the next 20 minutes, we'll throw in a free set of MAGA steak knives. Let's talk about Trump's billionaire bonanza at the inauguration. Kimmel couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the Capitol looking like a Scrooge McDuck convention. He joked that these rich guys must have gotten lost on their way to Davos. I mean, who needs a swearing-in ceremony when you can have a who's got the biggest wallet contest, right? But here's the kicker. Why were all these moneybags invited in the first place? Was this a presidential inauguration or a Shark Tank reunion? I bet even the Monopoly guy felt like small potatoes at this shindig. These billionaires were practically drooling, and it wasn't over the fancy finger sandwiches. It was like Trump was auctioning off states. And here we have a lovely Nebraska, folks. Do I hear 50 billion going once, going twice?
He was in the building. He was being chased by a man dressed as a buffalo, but he showed up anyway. He showed up without mother. Karen Pence opted not to celebrate the man who was all good with a bunch of yahoos killing her husband. A lot of people were surprised to see the former Vice President Mike Pence show up, but he did. No, that's not him. That is definitely not him. Mike is actually the fun one in the couple. The award for best dressed at today's inauguration, let's go back to that, went to Senator John Fetterman, who it looked like his mom interrupted his Fortnite game and forced him to come downstairs.
Kimmel had a field day with this one. He said, "It really has been amazing to watch these powerful men who don't need to ever make another dollar in their lives, debasing themselves to suck up to this ridiculous person. But that's why they're billionaires, I guess." Ouch! Looks like money can't buy taste, or dignity, or a spine, for that matter. But wait, it gets better. Kimmel quipped that it seemed like Trump was selling the country to the highest bidder. Who knew America First meant America's price tag? I guess when Trump said he'd run the country like a business, he meant a garage sale. Everything must go. White House? That'll be $10 billion, please. Statue of Liberty? A steal at just $5 billion.
The Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire.
You know, John, even Adam Sandler wears a suit to the Golden Globes. After he was sworn in, Trump gave his second inaugural address, which I have to say was more ominous than I anticipated.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
The whole thing was so ridiculous that Kimmel said it was less about democracy and more like a bizarre episode of Shark Tank. Picture this. I'm offering 10% of America for $100 billion. Who's in? And all the billionaires are like, I'm out of my mind with excitement. It's like Trump turned the inauguration into a twisted game of Monopoly. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Unless you're a billionaire, then collect whatever you want. The only thing missing was a get out of jail free card. Oh wait, that's what presidential pardons are for, right? Jimmy Kimmel really nailed it with his take on Trump's big day. He said Trump's inauguration, where democracy meets QVC and the highest office meets the lowest expectations. Ouch, that's gotta sting, Donnie Diapers. But hey, isn't that just the American dream? Anyone can become president, even if they treat it like a giant yard sale. Speaking of political comedy, if you're itching for more laughs at the expense of our oh-so-dignified leaders, check out shows like Last Week Tonight with John Oliver or The Daily Show. They're like a spoonful of sugar to help the bitter pill of politics go down. And if you're feeling extra responsible, hop on over to factcheck.org to see if old Grumpy Trumpy's latest tweet is more fiction than fact. Remember folks, in this great nation of ours, the White House is just a stone's throw away from becoming the world's fanciest gift shop. Nuclear codes sold separately, of course.